Right now, police are under great scrutiny for how they use deadly force. NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu and our I-team have tracked this story for more than a year. And this week, they spoke with a veteran cop, a civil rights attorney, and the family of a shooting victim, telling us why officer-involved shootings seem to be on the rise. A word of warning here, some of the video you're about to see is graphic.
In the blink of an eye, everything changes. In the era of smartphone video, an officer-involved shooting can go viral in minutes. But what happens in a split second is just a split second of the full story.
So it goes from 0 to 100 like that.
LAPD Detective Jamie McBride knows. A decorated veteran involved in 6 shootings in his 25-year career.
My last shooting, I remember looking down, I saw the muzzle flash, and I remember telling myself, you're going to get shot, just keep pulling the trigger.
But Ruxana Chowdhury also knows how that fraction of a second can change your life.
I thought the world is over for me.
Her son, Usman, was killed by an LAPD officer in 2008. The shooting was found to be in policy. The officer never prosecuted. But the family won a $2.5 million settlement. Police often say such incidents are taken out of context, the public never learning what led up to the encounter, the part before the gunshot. Was the officer facing a known felon, prone to violence? If you knew that about someone's background, doesn't that change how you deal with him if he's reaching into his pocket or messing with his hat?
Did they just commit a robbery? Are they wanted for murder? There's even people that reach for the waistband and it turns out they didn't have a gun and they get shot by the officer because the officer perceived a threat at that time.
Get that part wrong, says McBride, and the cop or his partner may not go home alive. But civil rights attorneys like Olu Orange,
it's unacceptable,
say that standard has to change.
Well, it seems that officers are now shooting and killing people based on what they don't know, or if you're doing something that the officer's not telling you to do, it still doesn't mean he gets to kill you.
Orange believes police are being trained to shoot in reaction to threats, not actual weapons. And since officers are almost never prosecuted,
is there any justice in this world? Because we need justice for him.
Families like the Chowdhurys are left wondering if their loved ones' lives matter less.
Prosecute these officers when they kill somebody.
But McBride says that approach puts officers in jeopardy. If they hesitate, fearing prosecution, they could die, plain and simple.
No officer wants to use his or her gun to take somebody's life.
McBride says officer-involved shootings are making more headlines because there are more cameras, not more incidents. Gordon Tokumatsu, NBC.